Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Baseball comes your way on a Wednesday afternoon. It's the Cincinnati Reds going up against the Atlanta Braves. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the Atlanta Braves have taken the first two games of this series, and today they'll go for the sweep. They played well, Chris, and they're looking for more of the same in this one.
Yeah, they've been the side shaking hands on the field after each game so far. Played solid baseball to earn those wins, as you said, but every game offers up its own unique challenges. So we'll see what those are today, but there's always a little extra motivation when you have an opportunity to sweep a series.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go now. Starting on the mound in this one, Spencer Strider. What do we have on him?
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Ellie De La Cruz in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Popped in the air. Left field. Kelman puts it away for the out. One up, one down. Here's David Bell's lineup for the Cincinnati Reds. And a big factor for them in recent games, Jake Fraley.
Boog, his batting average is on the rise right now. He's hitting over 350 over the last 10 ball games, and you can see the confidence that he's carrying around just watching him walk to the plate.
Now it's the right fielder, Will Benson.
He's been doing a good job knocking in his teammates. More than an RBI per game over his last 10.
No ball. One strike.
The 0-1.
Strider's a guy known for his velocity. He can bring it, but that wasn't always the case. Coming back from an injury in college, Strider was throwing 94 to 96 miles per hour, Boog, when the Braves drafted him. Now he lights up the radar gun with triple-digit speeds.
Throws to first in time.
The left fielder, number 29.
Two outs, base is empty. TJ Friedl, the next to hit for the Reds. 2 for 7 in the series so far. Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
Missed with a changeup. 1-1. He dives, but he can't make the catch. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
With 2 outs, you just want to find a way to keep the line moving for the next guy. So an infield single right there does the job. Nicely done, just putting it in play and getting down to first to keep this inning alive. You never know what might come next as a result.
Spencer Steer, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Here's a batter who, for whatever reasons, plays better on the road, and that should help him here today.
Next offering misses, and that's ball 2. And another ball. Friedl, the runner at first with 2 gone. Next offering is in for a strike. And that one off the inside edge. You walked him.
No, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
India.
Jonathan India stands in now and watches strike 1.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure these guys are chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game.
That's at the force, and that will end the inning. Reds strand a couple, and now the Braves with their first chance to hit. We're scoreless. Back after this on the show. And we're back. And today's starter, Brandon Williamson. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
kicks and fires.
Ball one.
And he pumps it a strike.
1-2.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. And there's the strike.
No balls. 1 strike.
Just missed. In the air out towards right center. Benson should have this one. Hauls it in, 2 away. Here's Brian Snitker's lineup for the Braves. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know guys are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you know, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a guy who's got decent ball.
Michael Harris now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
0-2.
And ball 1.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
2 balls. 2 strikes.
The pitch. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Scoreless after 1. Back here in Atlanta, all set for the start of the inning. And now the DH, Jake Fraley. And here it comes. And a foul ball. Fraley starting as the designated hitter, batting 6th in today's lineup. He's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over .350 in his last 10. Kenny Jansen doing home plate duties in this one.
Not a huge strike zone from Jansen, so he can't really be called a pitcher's umpire, but he does like the bottom part of the strike zone. We may see some pitchers steal a few strikes down there, especially the ones right below the knees. That's if their catcher can present it properly. I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
And here's the catcher, Tyler Stevenson.
He's been on fire at the dish lately, hitting better than .350 this month.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
Strider out there on the mound for this one, and he's a guy who had a really impressive college career, but needed Tommy John surgery while playing for Clemson.
And that one hit 97 on the gun.
You know, Strider spent time with a sports psychologist at Clemson while rehabbing from his surgery. We talked a lot about the concept of purpose and the importance of having a defined goal for everything you do. You know, it's something Strider now preaches himself.
Fraley aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
Ball, no.
Runner on the go. Fouled off. He was late. Righty delivers. Runner on the go again.
1 ball.
To second.
Usually when you see a team try to steal a base in the early innings, it tells you they want to be aggressive on offense. Try to force the defense to make plays and slow them down. That's exactly what they did right there. So we'll see if that caught stealing changes the offensive approach moving forward.
Two outs, base is empty. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back at Truist Park, bottom of the second. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Matt Olson. Williamson back to work. Wouldn't chase that time. One of the things that helped Olson in 2023, a stance adjustment. And that as well kept him more balanced for less swing and miss. And another ball.
2-0 to count.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Right through there for a strike.
2-2.
That one just misses. And a full count now.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Here's Austin Riley. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
And that one off the outside edge.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That one at the knees for a strike. And it's even up. And down on strikes. And there's one away.
Batting fifth.
Here's Jared Kelnick.
He really needs to start making more contact. Striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. No score here in the second. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. And it's gone. That's worth the price of admission. It's his 8th home run of the year. And the Braves have the lead now. It's 2-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, you waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Here's Sean Murphy. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Off the plate inside, and that's ball 1. One down, base is empty.
Hike.
Bounced out to short. 2 away.
He's out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to
Not
stay
shortstop.
in the head, but
Orlando.
going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Orlando Arcia. Arcia started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and yes, he offered at it. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. Bottom half of inning number 2. Bounce to the left side. Zips it across. Inning over. Braves pick up 2 on the long ball. It's now a 2-0 ball game. New inning getting started. Here's Luke Maley.
The first base.
So easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long. Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Missed with a changeup. Ball 1. And the slider just misses.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Curry drops in for a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
2-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. Line drive, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
The Braves up by 2. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And that one is lifted in the air. Acuna after it. He's got it. And there are 2 outs.
The left fielder, number 29, T.J. Friedel.
Here's the left fielder, T.J. Friedel. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Throw on to Olsen. And that is that. Reds leave 1. They're still down. It's 2-0. And we're back as we go to the last of the third. Now in for the Braves, Luke Williams. The pitch. There's a strike.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
On the ground to short. Throws to first in time. And a quick out, number 1.
The right fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
So the lineup flips over. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. Led off the game with a strikeout. Acuna in 2023 with about as impressive a power-speed combination season as we have ever seen. Ground ball left side. Espinal whips it across. They get the out on Acuna.
Yeah, I'm looking at his body language, and he just doesn't seem like things are in sync, and the ball's just not coming off his bat the way it did earlier in the regular season.
Ozzy Albies up to the plate. He's 0 for 1.
balls, one strike.
And the 0-1. Gets under and pops it up. India under this one. Makes the grab, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Braves. They're up 2-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the fourth. Here's the center fielder, Spencer Steer. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0.
Well, these Reds just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. They can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
2-2 now. And another ball. Popped up. Olsen settles under it. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, the second baseman,
Jonathan India at the plate.
India.
And hits the dirt, and that's ball one. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Base is empty, one away here in the third and final game of the series. Next offering is in for a strike. One down, base is empty.
Ball two. 2-2.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
And that's ball four.
Ball four.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Runner on at first with one gone. And next is the designated hitter, Jake Fraley. Little chopper rolls foul. Man at first, one away. Headed down the line. Kelman, long run. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. Got it by him for the play.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Tyler Stevenson, the next to hit for the Reds. And first offering is fouled off. And the righty deals. Fought off foul. 2 outs. This one in the air, center field. Harris after it. And that is that. So one left for Cincinnati. They trail things here 2-0. Bottom of the inning, and now the center fielder, Michael Harris.
The center fielder.
Singing, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one down. And Chris, beyond the fact that he's so incredible defensively, he also can swing the stick.
Olsen.
Here is Matt Olsen. He walked and came around to score his first time up.
Ball
And
one.
takes low for ball one. Olsen,
One
who gets a
ball,
chance
no
to play his
strike.
home games in Truist Park. It's a pretty neutral ballpark.
Ball
Up and
two.
in, and it's 2-0. One out, base is empty. There's a swing and a drive. Say goodbye to that one. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 3-0.
He's swinging a red-hot bat. This isn't the first home run we've seen him hit these last few games, and it probably won't be the last. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Riley
Ball.
stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. The 1-0. Wouldn't chase that time.
2-0.
Williamson, maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
And now the lefty. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
One down. And next for Atlanta, Jared Kellner.
Push. 0-1.
Riley over at first with one away. Next pitch is downstairs.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
And he deals. And that's in for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And now two gone.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Oh, one down. That one ripped. That's back there. Back gone. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add a pair. It's 5-zip. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Like it's in the zone for such a long time, and that gives him the ability to get barrel on it and hit the ball out to any part of the park.
Two outs, nobody on. Here's Orlando Arcia. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Tired or not, he's relentless with the way he pitches. He might be exhausted out there, but his stuff is still nasty.
Scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone. A gigantic blast. And they add to the lead. It's 6-0. That's their fourth home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
And here comes David Bell as he's ready to make the change, go to his bullpen. Brandon Williamson out of the game, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Nick Martinez takes over on the mound.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
So 2 down, Luke Williams next up for the Braves. And a foul ball. Next offering is downstairs. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And now 2 balls and a strike.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
The 2-1. Tried to check his swing there. Now an appeal to first. And Mike Fillmore right on it. He says he held up. 2 down, nobody on. In there at the knees. And the count's full.
Full count.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Back to the mound. It hit him. Safe at first, and now after the play, we'll check on the right-hander status. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
So the batting order turns over, and now the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr. in the dirt, but kept close. And now a man into scoring position.
Can't imagine he's too happy with that one on the mound. Just one pitch after giving up the single, he basically turns it into a double.
Runner at second, 2 down. Swing and a miss. Action in the pen down there. Ian Gibaut up and loosening in the pen. Man at second. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Back here in Atlanta, ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the third baseman, Santiago Espinal. Strider back to work. That one's in there. Strike 1.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Kicks and deals. Down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. 1-2 now. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Maley, the next to hit, takes outside. Right through there for a strike. Outside low, and it's 2-1. The Braves up big in this one, and we're at the top of the fifth.
Ball.
Oh, he doesn't get the call.
3 balls,
And that's
1
ball
strike.
3. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter, but he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
De La Cruz in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1.
So here's a fun note on Ellie. He became the youngest player in high A ball to homer from both sides of the plate in the same game, and it gets better. He did it again 2 games later. Those are the type of games that tend to get you promoted in the minors.
Next offering in there for a strike, and it's 2-1 now. Swing and a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Now a chance for Will Benson. And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
0-2.
Maley over at second. De La Cruz at first. 1 gone. He goes down looking.
Oh, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle, so I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Friedel in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure it out.
Swings and misses. Picks up strikeout number 7. Red Strand a couple. Still up against a 6-0 deficit. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Ozzie Albies. Albies measures 5 feet 8 inches, 27 years old, and he's a former home run derby champ. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Tried to check his swing there, appeal to third, and no swing, says Jerry Hillsdale. Falling behind 2-1. And that's down and away.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
The 3-1. He swings and fouls one off. The pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. The wind of the pitch. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy's just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
So digging in, Michael Harris. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offensive side for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Over to first, and he saved. Oh, 0-2 now. And that's downstairs and outside.
1-2.
Albies on the move. Ball misses.
Well, I'm sure that's still raise a couple of eyebrows because of this big lead, but I think it's more respect for their opponent, knowing that they've got to continue to add on if they're going to win this game. Don't take it as an offense. Take it as a sign of respect.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Last half of inning number 5. Got him. And one out now.
That's just a nasty pitch right there, and I'm not surprised at all that he got the strikeout looking. You know, at the plate, looks like it's a fastball off the corner the entire way until just that very last second when that cutting action takes over and brings it back to clip the outside corner. You just got to tip your cap sometimes, but overall, that's just a nasty pitch.
And now Matt Olson up to hit. He's already homered here in this one. Swings through that one out in front that time.
No ball. 1 strike.
Man at second.
1-1.
And that one is in the dirt. And it's 1-1. Good eye right there. And another ball.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Right-hander kick steals. Rush to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. A massive home run. His second home run of the game. It's 8-0. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
So here's the Braves designated hitter, Austin Riley.
Ball.
First pitch misses. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Checked his swing on the 1-0 and appeal to first. Didn't go. Wind to kick the 2-0. Out front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at-bat.
There's the swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one missed. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Right-handed reliever. Good job to fight that one off. One down, base is empty. On the ground to the left. Gathers and throws to first. That was a strong at bat, even though he couldn't find a way on base. 2 outs, base is empty. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Jared Kelnick. He's already homered in this game. And a curve misses outside. That one drilled left field. Friedel makes the catch, inning over. Braves pick up 2 on the long ball. It's now an 8-0 game. Back at Truist Park, here's the center fielder, Spencer Steer.
This kid picked up in a trade. A lot was offered and given to get him, but he's got a real high ceiling.
And a pitch. Right through there for a strike.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
One down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
India, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Next offering is down low. On the ground right side, and he can't come up with it.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
And now the designated hitter for the Reds, Jake Fraley. There's a strike. The Reds with a lot of ground to make up, and we're the top half of the sixth. Popped up right side, Albies under it, and there's two away.
Now batting, catcher, Tyler Stevenson.
In now for the Reds, Tyler Stevenson. On the inside corner for a strike. And that drops in for a strike. Righty to the plate.
Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that is that. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Braves 8 and the Reds nothing. Bottom of the 6th inning, and now the catcher comes up to him. Sean Murphy. And a pitch. Gets the outside corner with that one.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
That misses the zone, and the count is 1-1. And a pitch. And now 2-1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
That cutter right there had just enough movement on it to get the swing and miss. It wasn't a great location by any means. That's typically a spot that hitters can handle. So I'd say fooled him with just enough of that late action.
Orlando Arcia next up for the Braves. Arcia having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected. Strike one.
0-1.
Next pitch misses, and 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Luke Williams.
Next to hit, Luke Williams, 1 for 2. Not even close there. And that is ball 1. Wouldn't chase that time. And another ball.
No strike.
Ronald Acuna Jr. waits on deck. Next offering is in for a strike.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
And there's ball 4.
Speaking of walks, did you see anything special during your walk into the ballpark today? I know you like to take in all the surroundings.
I just love interacting with the people. It's just fun to connect. I mean, as I was headed up to the booth, one guy shouted at me, "Make sure to say hi to Kenny." That's to third. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. Braves strand one as the lead holds at 8-0. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Laskari Noah. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh. Now the third baseman, Santiago Espinal, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And here it comes. Strike on the inside corner.
No ball. 1 strike.
The pitch. And a good eye there.
It's a good take.
Fights it off. He'll see another. That one down the line and foul ball. The pitch. That one lifted to left. Fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
The batter, the first baseman.
So man aboard, Luke Maley, the next to hit for the Reds. That one finds the corner. That's strike 1. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Late on that fastball.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Man at second. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. In the air, left field. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double as a run scores.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car, dude. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. You know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Ellie De La Cruz. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Here's the 0-1. And that's in the dirt. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Harris makes the grab on the run.
The right fielder, number 30, Will Benson.
Will Benson, the next to hit for the Reds.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
First pitch, not close. The Braves up big in this one. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. That one finds the zone, and the count even 1-1. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Under it is Acuna to make the grab.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Cincinnati, the left fielder, TJ.
Now the left fielder, TJ Friedl, 1 for 3. And that's in for a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Big swing and a miss.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. They limit the damage here. One run, a pair of hits, no errors, and one left on. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Braves 8 and the Reds 1. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Ian Jabot.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Here's the second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
The second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
The wind of the pitch. Deep drive down the line. Foul ball. The line to kick the pitch. Just missed. The Cincinnati bullpen has some movement. Fernando Cruz loosening up for manager David Bell. Next offering in there for a strike. And that is strike 2. And another ball. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Kicks and fires. That one is absolutely belted. And it hits the fence. The throw in. And he's into second with nobody out.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Now, here is Michael Harris. That one misses. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Albies stands at second with no outs. Now this is in the air down the line. Sizes this one up. Nabs it. And there's one down.
The batter, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
Here's Matt Olson. He's already homered twice, the last one back in the 5th.
Just seems like he can't miss right now. Seeing the baseball as well as anyone on the field. Now, I know the odds are against him, but who's going to bet against this guy right now?
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Late with the swing there.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
The pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball.
1 out, the runner at second. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a ball popped up. De La Cruz drifts towards it. Snags it for the second out. And now it's the Braves DH, Austin Riley. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too.
1-0.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. In there at the knees, And the count 1-1.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
2 strikes.
The 2-2. And there's the ball. And
That's
ball
the ball.
4
Take
to
your
a
base.
board.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to, he's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
So first and second with 2 outs. Now in for the Braves, Jared Kellner. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Line to left. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that's the inning. 2 left for Atlanta. And it remains an 8-1 game. And we're back. We go to the 8th. And now the center fielder, Spencer Steer.
Spencer Steer.
You know, 25 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. The pitch.
Yeah.
I think he was sitting
No
off speed
ball.
there.
1 strike.
At the belt and fires. Bounce to the right. All these. Over to first.
Out.
First out in the top of the 8th.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
6. Second baseman,
Jonathan India will hit next.
No,
1
that's the
there.
ball. Ball
And that's
inside.
off the inside edge. And the count is 2-0. 1 down, base is empty.
Hurry.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
That's to third. Throw on to Olsen. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Now batting, designated hitter, Jake Fraley.
2 outs, base is empty. Jake Fraley digs in now. There's a strike at the knees.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Fastball for a strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Tried to hold up on the 0-2. Now a look down to third, and he went around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. And 1-2-3 go the Reds. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Fernando Cruz.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
And the pitch. Swing and a ground ball off the middle. That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Up next for Atlanta,
Orlando Arcia. Next up for the Braves.
Arcia.
And first offering is fouled off. Righty delivers. Swings through that one for strike 2. Movement in the bullpen. Sam Mole, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Pagan, the right-hander. loosening up as well. And the righty deals.
1-2.
And that one gets past the catcher. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
You know, sometimes it takes a reliever a little time to get comfortable with the mound out there, especially when they come in trying to be nasty with every pitch they throw. Not exactly what they were looking for when they called him in, though. We'll see if he can settle down.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. The punch out there, and now one away.
Now batting.
Here's the third baseman, Luke Williams. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Murphy leads off second with one gone in the inning. That's in there. That's strike 2.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Gets the out, 2 down after the strikeout. Nice job behind the plate there.
The right fielder,
You
number
often
13.
think of sliders more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good
Junior.
ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Here's Acuna now. 0 for 4, 2 strikeouts, and 2 groundouts. Dives, but he kicks off his glove. The throw is still in time, and they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. We go to the ninth. Here's the Reds catcher, Tyler Stevenson.
Tyler Stevenson.
Inoa back to work. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1. And that's in there at the knees.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches down an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
In the air, center field. Harris has a beat on it. He's there. He's got it. And there's one away.
The third baseman, number 4.
Santiago Espinal, the next to hit for the Reds. There's a strike.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm. Set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
Kicks and deals. Way out front for strike 2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
One down, base is empty. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Now 2 out.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Booth, get back on track. His team needs him.
Maley stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. And there's a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. Hit to right, and that should do it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Braves have won 4 in a row.
The man for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.
And this one finishes with a final of 8-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
final line score for our ball game this afternoon. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 8 runs on 8 hits.